Okay guys, I just wanted to go on here and just talk about a few things that I try to stick with every single day and keep into. Sorry, I'm like looking a little rough right now. I just came back from the gym and I decided to make this video. This may be difficult for some people to live by, and it's understandable, but you kind of have to do things that are difficult in order to grow and become better. Living with the "it is what it is" mindset. You have to take every single thing that comes at you. It's not no one's attacking you, but every single thing that happens to you, you just have to kind of say, okay, what can I do about, like, is stressing over this going to help me? Is constantly overthinking the situation going to help me? Because on the big scale of things, no, like, it's not going to help you. You have to kind of take control of yourself and be like, okay, what did I learn from this? And what could I do for this not to happen again? Just take it as it is. Someone breaks up with you in a relationship, okay, what are you gonna do? Go begging for them to come back? No, it's not gonna happen. So move on and get better. This brings me on to my next thing. Like, the whole idea of creating fantasies in your own head in order to fulfill some kind of desire that you have. Like I said, like, if someone breaks up with you, instead of creating fantasies about, oh why, like, what did I do, like, am I not good enough? Yes, you might not be good enough. Take it and go get better and improve yourself, and stop constantly overthinking about things that could have happened, fantasies in your head that could have happened, when in reality they would not. If you're constantly thinking what if, you're literally going to go crazy at this point. You're building scenarios in your head that didn't even happen. So instead of asking what if, and you really want to find out an answer, go actually do it. You're asking yourself, oh, what if I just studied a little harder for this test? Oh, what if I just worked a little harder? Instead of asking what if, go and work, go and study, go do what you need to do so you don't have these what ifs. This is something you're just gonna have to accept in your life at some point, is that no one actually cares about your life that much. Like, no one actually cares what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. No one actually really thinks about that. So instead of constantly overthinking about how you look to other people, just live your own life and people are gonna start taking notice. What I'm trying to get at is that no one cares about your life to that extent that which you might think so. Being able to say no is literally so important because it builds respect not only for yourself but to other people too, because people start looking at you differently. They're not going to think you're so available all the time. They're just going to start taking you more seriously. Being able to say no is such an important quality, especially if you don't want to put yourself into bad situations that you just don't want to be in. Being uncomfortable is good, not to the extent where you're regretting what you did. After putting yourself into uncomfortable situations, you should be thankful for doing that, not regret it. I get that the whole idea of goal setting is important, and on the large and grand scales of things it is, but what you should be focusing is your daily habits and what you do every single day. This is what really gets you. This is what really builds your self-esteem. This compounds every single day. If you keep doing the same thing that you have to do every single day, you're not gonna see a change straight away. You're gonna see at least a few months after. This is when you start feeling better. You start feeling more positive about everything. So just get your daily habits in check, not your goals that you set for next December. Your daily habits is what's important. Building a book of positive habits for every single day. Write down what you're currently doing every single day and what you want to be doing and how you want your life to look like. And then tick off or cross what you're doing and what you want to start doing. And start implementing it daily about the positive habits that you want in your life. This brings me on to my next point. Motivation is only short term. Motivation is what strikes your desire for something. But it's only short term. It's not what's going to keep you lasting there. Discipline is what keeps you lasting there. Your environment is what keeps you lasting there. Whether we want to admit it or not, if you're in a negative environment, your chances of succeeding are a lot less. Build the environment that you want to succeed in. Alright guys, I had to move location. There were a lot of people in the corridors and it was just too loud and a little too hectic. Okay, anyway, let me continue my point. So once you start building the environment that you want to succeed in, then it just kind of compounds and builds on. Your daily habits is what's really important. Writing a to-do list is so important. It really does make a difference. Once you start writing a to-do list, your goals are just not your goals. No. Your daily habits are set a lot more clearly, and you know what you have to do. And now this brings me on to my next point. Opportunities are not something you just have to wait for. You don't sit down and wait for opportunities. I learned this the hard way. Trust me, I learned this the hard way. I was doing sports professionally. I was like, okay, next time December, I'm gonna be at the top of the ranks. I was just waiting for opportunities to come to me. That's not how it works. You have to go out of your way, make yourself really uncomfortable, ask people, constantly ask people, nudge people, do what you don't want to do. I've said this like 1,000 times, but you have to go out of your way. You have to create opportunities for yourself. First thing you should definitely start off is physically creating opportunities for yourself. You can watch my earlier videos, but once you start going to the gym, once you start taking care of yourself, compounds and builds on. Okay guys, I'm late. Today's my mom's last day and I have to spend some time with her. So, see you guys.